Hi, everyone. Let's have a look at the November numbers and most importantly, how we can use these so that you can win whether you're a buyer or a seller. Welcome to another episode of Michael's Inside the Deal. Real talk, real data, and the right way to do business from the eyes of a local real estate broker. That's me. I'm Michael Renick. Let's take a look at this and let's move into the slides. And there we go. So I want to talk about they call it the November data, but it's really valid to October 31st. This is local market here in Sarasota and Manatee counties. And this is just the beginning. We start at this level. And then when we start working with an actual buyer or seller, we go significantly deeper. But let me show you what's going on right now. Let me share a point. Most agents, they know what's happening. Good agents understand what's happening. But great agents can take that data, explain what's happening, and will use it to craft the best deal for you, whether you're a buyer or a seller. When we take a look at this chart right here from a high level perspective, we see that a bit of a different story when we look at the last 12 months versus the last 6-month trend. That's what a good agent must do for you. Yes, the last 12 months trend is important. We all look at that. But the short run shows a different picture. It shows the shifts that are going on. Your agent must know about this and how to address it. As I said, this is just the beginning. After understanding the current market dynamics, your agent must then develop a plan that's specific to your needs. This is where the level of expertise and experience of that agent comes into play. A one-size-fits-all, off the shelf, that kind of a plan just doesn't work. It must be tailored specifically for you, and that's why we're going to start with these numbers. One last point before we dive a little bit deeper. A seller can sell a home even in a buyer's market. Conversely, a buyer can purchase in a seller's market. The key is the work that your agent is willing to invest so that they can understand how to craft the right deal, like I shared a moment ago. Let's take a look at this right now. There's a lot of numbers on here, but over the past 12 months, the real estate market in Sarasota and Manatee counties has experienced some significant shifts. The number of sold properties has decreased by almost 19%. Pending transactions are down about 11%. Meanwhile, active listings have surged by over 24%. This is reflecting an increase in the available inventory today. Increasingly, despite these changes, and this is kind of strange, but we'll see on the next slide that the median sale price has risen by almost 6%, 5.5% to be exact. This is indicating that the demand remains strong for quality properties, even in this somewhat confusing market. Focusing on the past 6 months, we see that these trends have continued. Sold properties and pending transactions remain lower, while active listings are now falling. That change alone impacts both buyers and sellers. These dynamics underlie the importance of having a strategic approach in the evolving market. Whether you're buying or selling, understanding these trends is key to success. Let's move on and take a look at price at this point. Over the past 12 months, the median sale price in Sarasota and Manatee counties has risen by 5.5%, showcasing a resilience in the local real estate market. The steady increase highlights continued demand for properties, even amidst the rising inventory and longer selling times. In the last 6 months, however, prices have shown more fluctuation or variability. While the overall trend remains positive, these variations indicate that the market is adjusting to changing conditions, such as increased inventory, shifting buyer behavior and preferences, and so on. For sellers, this means pricing must be both strategic and competitive. For buyers, it's an opportunity to capitalize on the market's evolving dynamics. These price movements underscore the importance of working with a team that understand the nuances of the market. Whether you're buying or selling, staying informed about these variations is a key to making sound real estate decisions. Moving on, when we look now at days on the market, over the past 12 months, the average days on the market here in this area has risen significantly, increasing over 38% to an average of 83 days. This means that properties are now taking longer to sell compared to the previous year. This shift reflects a cooling market where buyers are taking more time to evaluate their options amidst growing inventory levels. Looking at the last 6 months, the trend continues. Properties staying on the market for extended period of times. The longer time to contract highlights the importance of pricing correctly and ensuring that properties are marketed effectively to stand out in a more competitive environment. For sellers, this data underscores the need for patience and strategy. For buyers, it provides an opportunity to explore options without the urgency of fast-moving market. Understanding how days on the market impacts negotiations and overall market dynamics is crucial to making informed decisions in today's real estate landscape. Moving on, we talk about months of inventory. Over the past 12 months, the months of inventory here has increased significantly, rising by over 52% to 6.1 months. This change indicates a clear shift from a seller's market to a buyer's market. Historically, anything above 6 months of inventory signals more leverages for buyers as they have more options and less competition when they make their offers. In the last 6 months, inventory levels have remained elevated, reinforcing the transition into a buyer's market. This means sellers must focus on standing out, while buyers can take their time and negotiate more favorable terms. The rising months of inventory shows how crucial it is to have a well thought out strategy in today's market. Whether you're buying or selling, understanding this shift is key to achieving your real estate goals. What does this mean for you? Like I said at the beginning of this video, whether you're a buyer or a seller, whether it's a seller's market or buyer's market, there is a way you can win. It's called plain old-fashioned hard work on the part of your agent, understanding the terms of the market, and also developing the plan that's important to you. When we take a look at this on the buy side, so today's market for buyers offers a unique opportunity with inventory up by over 24% over the past year and home spending, like I said, an average of 83 days on the market. We firmly transitioned into a buyer's market. This means you have more options, more negotiating power, and more time to make the right decisions. At Team Renick, our mission is to help you take full advantage of these conditions. But how do we do that? Well, first, we start by leveraging the increased inventory to find the perfect property for you. With our customized alerts, you'll be able to first know about price reductions and new listings, ensuring you stay ahead of the competitions. When a price changes, we know about it immediately, and so will you. We also take a deep dive into pricing trends. Over the past years, prices have risen, like I said, between 5 and 6%. But in the last 6 months, we've seen some fluctuations. Using a comparative market analysis, we can determine the true value of any property you're interested in so that you don't overpay. The longer days on the market work to your advantage as a buyer. Sellers are more often motivated when their property lingers, giving us room to negotiate. With over 6 months of inventory available, we'll use these conditions to craft an offer that works in your favor, whether it's a price reduction, closing cost credits, or other concessions. At Team Renick, we pride ourselves on the negotiation skills that are data-driven, and the strategies come from that. Buying a home is a big decision, and we're here to make sure it's the right one for you. Let's not just find any house, but the perfect home or investment for your future. Let's look at the other side. If you're a seller thinking of selling now, can you win? Absolutely. If you're selling your home today, you're entering a more challenging market than we've seen in recent years. Sales are down almost 19%, days on the market increasing over 38%, inventory climbing over 24%. The competition is fierce, but this is where we shine at Team Renick. We know that pricing is critical. With 6 months of inventory now available, setting the price right in the beginning is key to attracting buyers while maximizing your return. We don't just look at the surface level data, we dig deep into the real-time trends and local market insights to determine the perfect price for your home. For example, these are the high-level macro numbers as I shared. But if you're looking for a home, a single-family home versus a condo, they're different markets. If you're looking out on the islands versus the mainland, they're different markets. We need to understand those so that we can craft the right plan for you. Once we've set the price on a listing, we make your property stand out. HD video tours and stunning virtual walkthroughs are just a couple of the tools we use to showcase the unique features of your home. We start with a simple question. When you purchased this home, what attracted you to this home? Why did you buy this home? That often is the theme as we move forward to market your home for new buyers. The tools that we use today ensure that your home grabs attention from the moment it hits the market. Marketing is another area where we excel at Team Renick. Our digital campaigns are cutting edge, using AI-driven ad targeting to reach buyers locally and across the country and even internationally. We'll share your property on social media, email campaigns, and listing sites to maximize exposure and bring in serious buyers. It's not about exposing your property to the highest number of buyers. It's important. What is important is exposing your property to the highest number of qualified buyers. And that's where AI comes in. It helps us dig deeper on that. But we don't just stop there. Selling in a market like this requires constant adjustment. If your home isn't getting offers quickly, we'll analyze the feedback and market trends to make the necessary tweaks. Whether it's updating the price or refreshing the marketing strategy, with our weekly updates, you'll always know exactly where we stand. Despite the challenges, the market still has its strengths. Like I said, prices are up over 5%. And we'll use that resilience to position your home as a valuable investment for buyers. With Team Renick, you're not just listing your property, you're setting yourself up for success. This is just the beginning. It's all about hard work. Do we use the most advanced tools? Absolutely. But that's not the secret. That's not the end all be all here. It's plain old fashioned hard work. It's the experience. It's the dedication. It's about understanding that we work for you, whether you're a buyer or a seller. So in this case, whether you're ready to sell or you're ready to buy, give me a call. My personal cell, and I want all of my clients to have my personal cell number, is 941-400-8735. No obligation. I'd be happy to walk you through an analysis for what you're trying to do and see if you feel we're a right fit. Again, give me a call. I look forward to hearing from you. Take care, everyone.